Hello, my loves. Happy Leo season. If you're seeing this right now, I've got a message for you, baby. So pull up a chair. I'm going to make it quick, but I'm going to give you what you need for this new fiery season that we are stepping into right now. I love Leo season. As a fellow fire sign, I really do appreciate the inspiration and the magic and the shine that comes with this gorgeous season. So my darlings, how you doing? First of all, it's been a minute. I've missed you. Can you believe I got back to Italy 2 weeks ago and I am just now coming out of jet lag. Holy guacamole, that was intense. But y'all, I can't wait to share the crystal that I'm feeling inspired to work with for this season. And I got a couple of decks with me. You know how we do. Oh my goodness. Madame Lulu is in the house. Madame Lulu, how you doing, honey? How you doing? Good to see you, mama. Welcome. Happy Leo season. Happy Leo season, queen. So I got a couple of decks with me. I got a crystal here. Let's see, where do we want to go to first? I think we're going to start with the cards first. Madame Lulu, so glad that you are first here out the gate. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the first deck that I've been called to connect with for this Leo season is the Light Seers. And I got this beautiful pocket edition that I am loving from my dear friend Mama Rivka. And this pocket tarot, I love the way it shuffles. I love the way the cards and the messages fly out. It's really wonderful. Doing wondrous. You look refreshed and amazing. Thank you. Honey, we're starting Mercury retrograde off on the right foot. Okay, refreshed is the word and I'm working on it. I hope you too are taking time and giving yourself all of the self-love, rest, connection time you need and require and desire, because it's a non-negotiable these days. We got to take care of ourselves. And trust me, I learned the hard way that when you don't give yourself that moment, that time to just sink in to resting and taking care of your damn self, guess what? The universe will slap you upside the titties. Okay, that's what it did to me anyway. Kathy, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome. All right. So, yes, I love this deck. I love this deck, Madame Lulu. Let's see. Let's see what we need to know for this week. So, actually, before we get to shuffling, I was given pretty clear instructions that this singing bowl wanted to sing tonight. So, let's take a deep breath. Let's call in spirit and let's see. Let's see what we need to know and just invite our higher selves to speak to us. Here we go. All right, thank you, Spirit, for being here. Thank you for giving us the message that we need as we step into this glorious season. Here we go. Welcome, everybody. All right, so I got the Light Seers Pocket Tarot. Let's go ahead and give it a little shuffle. You know, I gotta say, as I'm prepping to shuffle, I immediately get this feeling that many of us, if we haven't been giving ourselves time to rest, if we haven't really been taking care of ourselves, or we've been feeling a little bit lopsided, I think is the sense I'm getting. If you've been feeling lopsided, I'm getting this vision that Leo season is going to stick a pole inside of us and get us nice and tall and erect and like standing tall in our power. I really feel like Leo season is aligning us in a big way, especially if you've been going through it and you've been feeling kind of like, this fiery energy is inflating us and erecting us, if that's the word. Mary, how are you, honey? Oh my goodness, Mary. Mary and I got to kiki in person a couple of weeks ago. Highlight of my trip. Mary, I'm so happy that we got to be together and hug each other, and I still got to post those pictures. Kimberly McGrath is in the house. Expressions of the universe. How you doing, honey? Happy Leo season, my friend. Happy Leo season, one and all. Sam is here. What's up, Sam? How are you doing? Happy Leo season. Hope you're doing well. What's up, everyone? Mariana is in the house. How you doing, honey? All right, y'all. I'm so excited. We got so many beautiful lights here. Nicole is here. How's everybody? Hello, hello, welcome. All right, we're just about to sling some cards, honey. So let's see. What is the message we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know? Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got. But I really do feel like life is coming in to align you right now. All right, what do we got? Ooh, we got a slider. We've got a slider. Oh, there's some big shifts in the air. We got 3 reverse cards, but there was one that jumped to the floor. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Hold on. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Ooh, I love it. This is how I feel right now. 8 of Pentacles flew to the floor. And, you know, they always say what falls to the floor shows up at your door. But what I'm getting lately is that when a card falls to the floor, it's a call to ground that energy. So what are y'all working on? What are y'all working on? Especially with this new moon coming up tomorrow. You talk about a clean slate, a clean desk to get some work done. What's the condition of your desk right now? What's the state of your desk? Because I promise you, if you get to work, if you sit down and focus, baby, you're going to make some magic. You're going to make some magic. And I feel like, you know, I'm prompted to say that whatever's been going on in your mind desk, like your mental desk, even if your physical desk is a damn mess, whatever you've been working on in your mind desk, all right, those projects, those plans, those masterpieces that you've had on your mind that you haven't yet pulled the trigger on, or you haven't really invested yourself in fully, this is the moment where you are going to move out of the mental desk scape into the actual desk, the workspace, which, by the way, I just learned Feng Shui 2025, the best place to get stuff done during this year and to really work on your goals and make dreams come true is to work on those goals and those dreams from the southwest corner of your home. Just saying. Just came into the field today. What's up, friend? How are you doing? Corinne is here. Corinne, darling, how are you? Charlotte Todd is in the house. Happy Leo season, baby. Oh my gosh, Charlotte, it's your birthday today. What? Happy birthday. The lioness is here on her birthday. Y'all, if I missed your birthdays, by the way, over this last couple of weeks, I've been in jet lag land, and I don't know. I think when you have a Pisces moon and you experience jet lag, you're still on the damn jet, or you're on the spaceship flying through a galaxy far, far away. I'm just now coming back down to Earth. Happy birthday, Charlotte. Oh my gosh, welcome everyone. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna put these cards together because the 8 of Pentacles that just got grounded, that's telling me any ounce of effort you put into getting your dreams on your desk and really investing in them, it's going to pay off. And of course, it aligns with, you know, you talk about moon phases. This new moon tomorrow, there's some big seeds being planted. But, you know, also, this is another deck that I'm going to use tonight, Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors. But the owl on the cover of this deck just spoke to me. As I was tuning into the work we're getting done. And the wing over this ancestor, okay, that mighty wing, that was telling me that whatever work you are called to get started on this week, at the start of Leo season with this new moon, it's going to be divinely inspired. It's like you have a spirit owl flapping its wings over your head, and anything you feel called to work on, it's coming from a higher place. So just pay attention. It might not jive with your to-do list, but whatever you feel like you just have to do and you have to work on, pay attention, because it's not coming from your ego. It's coming from your higher spirit, from the ancestors. But now we've got 3 cards in reverse, so let's break it down. we've got the Ace of Pentacles reversed next to the Star reversed next to the Eight of Swords reversed. Oh my gosh, and look at that reflection there. You know, first of all, I will say what I love here is the Eight of Swords reversed. I do feel like for that to be the last reverse card is saying we've all gone through so many fears. We've come through so many fears that held us back. We've come through the self-imposed prison. And I know I've been there. I know I've imposed a prison sentence on myself in the past, you know, from fear. And we all do it. It's part of the human thing. But right now, what I'm feeling, these three cards reversed, if you're afraid of your financial situation, if you're feeling fear around the monetary aspects of life, or even what your legacy is, what you're going to create in your life, what you're going to leave behind, what's going to be left standing when you've moved on to another dimension. Okay, if you've been feeling fear around the material aspects, or even just losing hope in general, if you feel like, you know, your flame's been burning low, like your light's been dimmed, like you find yourself with a voice of pessimism whispering in your ear. The transition that's coming through right now is us stepping out of that fear of lack, and lack's been coming up. Lack has been a theme, us paying attention to where we've been lacking, because that's an illusion, or where we've been feeling pessimism when it comes to feeling secure. And when we've been pessimistic, when we tune into our future goals and what it is we really want to reap tomorrow. If you've been feeling like you're just not set up for success, this is the week that turns around. This is the season where you start to see why you're such a shining light. Because baby, that's what Leo season does. Leo season does that. And because Leo is in my 10th house, my MC, I understand what Leo does for a person, and it ignites you. Leo helps you shine, and not to be egocentric, but to shine for others, to be a way shower, to be a guide, to inspire others to shine too. That's what the star is telling me. Like you are being reconnected to your shine, and you are seeing that your shine is your dime, baby. That's where your money comes from, is where when you are shining, you're getting paid. Give me more, Spirit. What is this about? You know, it's like the currency, and I've heard this before, the currency of the future is our heart. Leo is all about our heart. And if you look at this card, the star card, there's a direct connection. There's a line coming from her heart to the heavens. And it's like our hearts are being ignited. We're being brought back online. That's why the line of light is here. This is such a major shift out of the fear that we've been feeling. If you've been feeling tied up, I promise you, this Leo season, you're being freed from that. You're remembering who the heaven you are. What's up, everybody? Barb is here. What's up, Barb? How you doing, honey? Sonia, Nikki, welcome. Chrissy, how you doing, love? Samantha is here. Oh my gosh, Samantha, I'm so glad you're here and you caught me on your last scroll. No mistakes. We were meant to connect tonight, honey. Catherine, hello. Marilyn, how are you? Hello, how are you? Yes. All these beautiful lights. Y'all, I'm feeling the Leo energy for sure. But I really do think this is a moment where not only we're being brought out of the prison, like that contracted energy of like, how am I going to make it? Am I even worthy? Do I even have anything of value to give to the world? To really being reminded just what we have to offer and just how valuable that offering is. You are so much more valuable than you know. And wait till I love that this is the message, because wait till I tell you about the crystal of the week. It's going to tie it together because I love what this crystal was telling me before I went live. But I want to go ahead and pull one of the angel and ancestor cards for us too. So let's see. Let's see what the angels and ancestors want to supplement that message with. And if I add these numbers up, 8, 9 plus 8 is 8, 8 and 8, 8, 8, 8. Wow, there's so much 8 energy. Y'all, have you been seeing 888? If you've been seeing triple eights, know that that is a sign. That's a symbol. And I love it. There's 8 people here right now. Eights, that 8 energy, and you know, I was born on the 8th. I'm an 8 baby, so I understand that energy as well. 8s are going to give you confirmation that you are in the flow of abundance. And because you are stepping into the flow of prosperity and worthiness, you instantly see your own value and attract value from outside of you. So just pay attention to the 8s, all right? Crazy 8s this week. Crazy 8s. What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh, Jen Blake is here. What's up, Jen? How are you, gorgeous? Jessica, how you doing? Welcome. All right, let's see. Let's see what the angels and ancestors have for us. Oh, I love this so much, y'all. I love this so much. All right, angels and ancestors, what's the vibe? What do we need to know? Ooh, shift your perception, Air Guardian. You know, this is what this was talking about. 8 of Swords. Shifting your perception from imprisoned to prosperity. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And again, it's like, I'm hearing this little light of mine. We're going to let it shine, baby, because that shine is translating to your dime. That's what I keep getting. It's like, you want to get paid? Baby, you got to shine. You better shine. And that's what I think is shifting. We're going from prison to prosperity. I want to see what else is here. You know, I think many of us didn't even give ourselves the investment of working on our greatest dreams in the last 6 months or so is the vibe. Maybe longer. Maybe it's been 6 decades, but especially these last 6 months, I think many of us didn't even give ourselves the investment that we deserved because we really just had this pessimistic voice saying, it's not even going to really pan out, or, oh, what good are you at that anyway, or, whatever it is that kind of like douses the fire. Honey, that dousing, that pessimistic voice is drying up. It's drying up, and we're seeing things totally differently. I'm being told to get one more ancestor card. Let's see, give us one more card, and then we'll talk about the crystal, which I love so much. Look at this. Summer. Bask in joy and light. Y'all, if you're like me, summer is just starting. Okay, summer is just starting. I finally have a chance to post up and enjoy the beach. Summer is just starting over here. But y'all, this is a symbol that joy and light are your birthright. Okay? And you're about to feel all right. This is where you're shifting to. And you know, the bee is always about getting busy. And the first card out was the 8 of Pentacles. Y'all, we are all about to get busy. We are all about to get pulled into doing the work that we came here to do. And it's going to feel so good. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. We all needed this. We needed this boost. And it's like, you know, like honey. You know, I'm a proud vegan. I've been a vegan for 15 years now. And since I moved to Italy, I became a vegan. I started eating honey again with great consideration and respect for the bees. But I have such a connection to bee energy. And I feel like that bee energy is helping us be who we came to be right now. We're about to be busy. We're all about to be busy. I'm seeing us all coming up with plans, coming up with bullet points of what we're going to execute on. And I feel like it's important that we keep our feet solidly planted on the ground, okay, while we're getting this work done. I'm missing comments. I apologize. All right, I want to tell you all about the crystal of the week, because this was a big deal. All right, this was a big deal. It was speaking to me all week, and today was the day. Leo season brought this crystal in, and this crystal is actually brought to you by, thank you very much, the one and only Miss Jen Blake of Owl's Gemporium. Green moss agate, baby. I love this piece so much. Jen sent me this piece with a crystal haul a while ago, and I just recently went back to Phoenix and was able to rescue some of my crystals. And let's just say green moss agate was singing at the top of its lungs when I came back home. I was like, yes, you're coming to Italy with me, baby. And this green moss agate is so powerful, and I knew that this was the time to feature it. Let's see. Believe. Oh, I love that, Margie. Welcome, honey. Okay, so y'all, green moss agate, where do I begin? First of all, I've known green moss agate through my years of loving crystals as the witch's stone. Green moss agate is known in some crystal circles as the witch's stone because it ignites your magic. And that's exactly the energy I'm getting right now. Our magic is being ignited at this moment on our journey. We are all being brought back to the path, the purpose, why we're here. And I really get this sense that because green moss agate also represents abundance, prosperity, we're being shown by the universe just how valuable we are now. And so this is an excellent time to really, set your prices, raise your prices, connect to that raised value. This is the moment to see yourself in a higher in a perspective of higher value. So for sure that's there. That's part of the magic. Your magic is so valuable. But also, when I tuned into green moss agate, what it showed me was stacking piles of cash. And I don't mean like, piles of cash that are crumpled and old. Like, this was the kind of cash that comes right from the printing press that you could just like fan, breathe in that cash money energy. And green moss agate was showing me stacks of cash and someone stacking the stacks. And it wasn't this energy of like, it wasn't like music video kind of like flaunting it. It was in a way of like saving your stacks of cash and feeling like right now we're being called to see how prosperous we already are and really save that energy, like almost stack our knowing of how valuable we are. Also, green moss agate told me that this crystal, the energy of green moss agate, is going to help us see that just by being an earthling, just by being born on earth and living on the all-giving mother, you are the most abundant creature in the universe. You are the most prosperous, you are the most abundant simply because you have a ticket to living on this planet. And it's up to you whether you cut yourself off from that prosperity or not. But I really think green moss agate is helping us recognize that any amount of money is just really trying to, we're trying to use it to get us what we already have. We already have connection to everything here on this planet. Think about it. Everything that you want to buy, it pretty much comes from this planet already. Anything material is already here. Unless you want to buy a bunch of space rocks, everything is already here. We're already connected and one with the all-giving mother. We got everything we need. And green moss agate, I felt, was really telling me like we're opening up to that understanding that we already have everything that we want. We don't have to seek outside of ourselves. But green moss agate is so amazing for so many things. Calming inflammation, giving you a sense of just overall well-being. It's known for spiritual growth. It's known for really connecting you to the earth. And I was so blessed to be able to spend some time with the trees a couple of days ago with my deer. Oh my God, I lost my Italian Mamma mia. My vicina italiana, my Italian neighbor Nadia, my dear friend, my soul sister. She took me to the trees. Nadia knows all the most dope nature spots around Italy. And so she always tree naps me to go see nature and be with the trees. And so I did pull some cards for y'all while I was with the trees. I'm going to share those this week. But it feels like we're all being called back to nature and back to ourselves to see that we are worthy, what we have truly matters and is truly valuable. And now is the time to remember who we are. So that's what I got for y'all. Oh my goodness. Juniper is here. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. Welcome, honey. You've been on my mind. So many comments I've missed. Oh my God, Marilyn, you are such a beautiful soul. Oh my gosh, I love you. I love you, Kimberly. Oh my gosh, I love you, Yencha. I didn't see you come in. I love you, darling. How are you? Welcome everybody that I missed. I love you all so much. Y'all, it's been too long. Yes, Sonia, this is a general reading. This is for all of us. So if you missed the beginning, the first cards flying out, please go back and watch it. But I will be live, especially during this new moon, doing personal readings live. So check that out. Check that out. But y'all, thank you. Thank you for spending time with me. These beautiful lights that are coming in. Oh my gosh, Lucy is here. Lucy, how are you, my dear? Good to see you. Winifred is here. What's up? Oh my gosh, y'all, I truly love you. And you know, when I tune into prosperity and what makes me feel most rich in this world, oh, y'all know it's my community. It's all of you. I love you all so much. And I know I've been out of messages lately, but y'all being here in your presence, it is even more activating than this Leo season. So thank you, my loves. Thank you. Pay attention to the work you're being inspired to do this week, because it is truly divinely inspired. Grab your green moss agate, or at least check into pictures on the web, or just go out and grab a tree, because Mother Earth is really showing us what we're made of and how valuable we are to the planet, to each other, and just to the fabric of all creation. You've got a very special role to play right now, and you're going to be supported in playing it. All right, my loves, is there anything else? I think I said it all. I love you. I'll be back. Thank you again for being here and adding your energy to this beautiful gathering. And yeah, look out for me. We'll be back doing some readings this week. If you do want to book your own personal reading, please make sure you follow the link in my bio. I would love to work with you. But I will see you soon, my loves. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, everybody. I love you. Mwah. Enjoy your Leo season. Open up your heart. Let it roar, baby. It's your time. All right. I'll stop. I'll see you soon. I love you guys. Ciao.